Good morning. It's another day and another ramble with Ritu. I look so fat. Good morning. It's another day, another ramble with Ritu. Okay, so finally the day has arrived when I go out of my house to do some work. Paid work. That's important. Yeah. It's an open day at the RCA where we have prospective students coming in to like different campuses and checking out the facilities, talking to the faculty, and yeah, I'm going to be there to assist. Yeah, and I'm just going to represent the students, the alumni, and just provide some insight. Hopefully I'm helpful. I've done these events, I quite like them. It's damn fun. It's always so much fun to go back to college. Yay! Okay, so let's go. I will take you guys on my journey to my college. The first time I did this event was also in like last October, like 2024. So it's like a good time to return. We have to take that one. Yeah. For a change, I'm on time, which is so difficult for me.
Well, ain't it good to know you've got a friend and people can be so cold. Well, they'll hurt you, yes, they'll desert you, and they will take your soul if you let them. Honey, don't you let them. You just call out my name. You know wherever I am, I'll come running in to see you again.
And I have finally made it. Oh my god, that's the bus I used to take to go home before. Oh, number 9, how I miss you. Anyway, we've made halfway of the journey that I need to make. This looks so beautiful. The first time I came here, I remember being so happy because I came here during Christmas, and I think they have the best lights over here during Christmas. It's like, it feels so magical. I don't think you can see it now, but it's like right next to the Ritz Hotel, and we have like such great decor over there, and it's just so lovely. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. I think that's my bus. Okay, bye. It's such a nice day. Literally an empty bus. It feels like it's a private experience for me. This vlog is just basically sit and take a look around the hood.
Well, ain't it good to know you've got a friend and
Time when I moved to no, I remember it was last year when my friend decided to take me around for my birthday to see all the Christmas lights. And just sitting on the top of the bus, like right here, and just taking all the buses so you could see all the lights around Christmas, and it was so much fun. And it feels like a flashback, but the rides are already up this year. And of October, and it just feels so nice. Yep, just got done with the shift and now I'm leaving. That was quite fun, quite uneventful because it's rainy, so not as many students showed up. It felt so nice to be back in school and meet all the students and faculty. It doesn't feel the same though because it's none of the people that I know or I was friends with, so it's quite a strange feeling to go back to like sort of safe space, but it's not the same anymore because the people that you used to share that space with are not there anymore. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Anyway, it's such a pleasant day. It's so nice to just step out of the house. I think I said that before, but it does actually make me feel so alive just to be outside, and even if it's cold. And it doesn't hurt that the view is this pleasant. I'll just come out for a stroll now. I don't have anything to do. I mean, I do have some things to do, but it looks nice. And I was feeling pretty shitty yesterday because I think I got rejection from one of the jobs that I applied for that I really wanted. It was like a part-time thing, which is okay, but I think if you sit in it and like soak in the rejection, you just end up feeling so bad and you just start questioning each and everything. And I'm trying so hard to not do that, but it is quite difficult. So it's nice to have a change of space and environment. It's so nice to see the students, and I remember being one of the students and having all these questions. And I remember one of the questions that I used to ask a lot to all the recent graduates that I used to meet at the open days, which is now me. I used to just ask them, the ambulance is so loud, I hope that does not cut my audio because I've gotten a lot of shit for the audio in the last video. Anyway, one of the questions I really used to ask everyone and bother them with was, oh, how's it going? And I'm sure you got a job, and they didn't because it was too soon to actually get a job or any leads. And I feel so stupid now because now I'm on the other end and I know how difficult it is. But I remember just going around and asking everyone, oh, did you land a job? And how optimistic is it? And all these sort of questions that you don't have the answer to. I don't have the answer to those questions now. And if someone came up to me and asked me those questions, it would just make me more anxious. and I did that. So I feel so bad. I feel like a terrible person, but that's fine. That's learning. That's growth, I guess. Yeah, not being stupid anymore. That's what it is, isn't it? That you learn through such small things that you don't even realize your learnings. Wow, the amount of times I said learn. Anyway, yeah, that's my thought for the day, I guess. That's the thought for the day. That I think we're always learning and we just don't realize it because we don't take the time to stay still and actually acknowledge it. And this is me acknowledging my learning. It's so blurry. Yep, what a good day. And today's thought is that even though you feel like, even if you might feel like you're not moving ahead, you are. Because I just realized today is 29th of October, and the first time I did like an open day for the RCA was also 29th of October, but last year, which is so, I guess that is how they plan it. But anyway, yeah, so the point being, even if you feel like you're not moving ahead, you are. So have faith and keep moving. Okay, so basically the way I got this job, like this part-time, was when it was during the first week of school, college. I was told by my friend to like, I was told by one of the seniors that I knew, and also like one of my friends who's been living in the UK for a long time, that you need to start making your applications and making your moves from the first week itself, and don't let loose, and don't just get into the party networking mode and just socialize endlessly. I mean, it is fun, but do it with like intention. And so during the first week I was super keen on like finding any job, any leads, anything, and I was told that there aren't any teaching assistantships or anything at the RCA. So what I did was asked around for like the student jobs what they have, and I was told that they do have like a few like at the library or the student ambassador or this. And then during the first week had like these posters up for like student jobs, and yeah, so I applied through one of the listings one of the posters that I'd seen. So they had all these posters up around campuses. Then I ended up sending my application for 2 roles actually, because I was really into like filming and social media and something like that. So I applied for the social media position, like content creation. And the other thing I applied for was the student ambassador thing. And basically I just made my application and spoke about my personal experience as to when I spoke to the student ambassadors while making my application, and how helpful I thought that was, and how I would love to be that point for others. Like I would love to help others and be useful in any way. And yeah, so, and then in a very short amount of time they got back to me and I got it. It's not like a huge thing, but it was super fun and I'm still doing it. And then in like a couple of weeks I also for the social media role I had to do like an assignment, which was super fun. I asked my friend who's not from the art community or field at all, but it's my friend who's been pushing me ever since day one to do like things, to do just be active. I feel like I owe this friend a lot, because if I didn't hear those things, I feel like it's nice to have someone who's always sort of pushing you to do better, and who's like guiding you in a way to bring out the best in you. yeah, so if I didn't have that voice like sort of nagging me the entire time, I would have not like, but I mean nagging in a very nice, sweet, loving way. Yeah, so then I was just like, okay, and then I was super shy to do it. I remember my friend was really behind me and was like, no, you can do this, you can do this, and I was like, okay, the only way I'll do it is if you help me. And then we just went around like where I was staying and then shot like a few clips, and I think I was a little late. Like I just made the application at like on, I think it was like, if it was like due at 12, I submitted it at 12. But anyway, it ended up working out. I didn't think it would, but I was so happy when it worked out. I remember, because I didn't think it's gonna work out at all. So I was just so happy. Anyway, yep. So that's how I got these positions. It's not a lot, but it was a lot for me at that moment when I came here, and it did help me like meet a lot of like cool people and just like enjoy my time here. So I'm super grateful that I got to do it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else right now, so I'm gonna go home. I think I'm slowly turning into a peach. But before I do that, I would say is that if you're like me and you do think that, oh, you're probably not gonna get something, or like it's just not gonna work out for you, and you're not the most optimistic like thinker, I would just say the thing that worked out for me was just going for it and not really thinking or planning too much ahead of time, and like so that you don't really get afraid. Like I feel like if you really build things up in your head, you end up scaring yourself. Like you build up things so much in your head that you're afraid to take the first step because it has to be perfect, it has to be this certain way, and because of that you end up just not taking the first step in a lot of ways. And I feel like the best thing to do is just take the first step, take the leap, and then figure out how to go about it. Like I would say jump off the cliff and then learn how to like fly. That sounds scary. That's not what I mean. It's a metaphor, but I think that really works out for me. Like if I plan things ahead, I just like I scare myself, and then I'm just not able to get anything done, because then you go into the mode of like perfection, like it has to be this way. It's the same with like starting portfolios or like even like certain applications, like Asians. But yeah, the best way to do anything is just do it and then figure out how to do it better, and then even better than that. And that's, yep, I think I did like an advice and a thought, and that's my plan for these videos as well. I'm not aiming to do like something perfect, or I know I'm not shooting them well, or like sometimes the content's off and this whatever. I'm trying to not think too much about it and just do something so that I don't scare myself and just talk myself out of it. Yeah, hope that makes sense. Bye.